Tensions between Budapest and Kiev have escalated sharply as Hungary moves from diplomatic confrontation to visible security measures on the ground, all against the backdrop of a deepening dispute over energy supplies and a critical European Union financial package for Ukraine. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban has ordered the deployment of military units and additional police forces to safeguard key energy infrastructure in eastern Hungary, particularly in areas bordering Ukraine. The move follows what Hungarian authorities describe as intelligence warnings about potential threats linked to the ongoing standoff over the Soviet-era Druzhba pipeline. The Druzhba pipeline, long a vital artery carrying Russian crude oil to Hungary and Slovakia through Ukrainian territory, ceased operations in late January. Kiev attributed the disruption to damage allegedly caused by Russian strikes, an assertion Moscow has denied. Budapest and Bratislava, however, have accused Ukraine of deliberately halting supplies for political leverage, signaling possible countermeasures. Announcing the heightened security posture, Orban declared that Hungary cannot be blackmailed, emphasizing that reinforced protection of strategic facilities was necessary. Measures include troop deployments, where deemed appropriate, expanded police presence, and a drone ban in Szabolcs-Szatmár-Bereg County, the Hungarian region directly adjacent to Ukraine. The security mobilization unfolds amid Hungary's decision to veto the European Union's latest sanctions package against Russia and to block a €90 billion emergency loan intended to stabilize Ukraine's finances. That loan, valued at approximately $106 billion, was previously agreed upon after Hungary, Slovakia, and the Czech Republic opted out of direct financial participation. Hungary's veto has drawn sharp criticism from Brussels. European Council President Antonio Costa accused Budapest of undermining collective decisions and breaching the EU's principle of sincere cooperation. In written correspondence, Costa warned that failing to uphold prior commitments jeopardizes the credibility of joint European action. Orban responded firmly, arguing that it would be unreasonable to support financially favorable decisions for Ukraine, while, in his view, Hungary faces an energy emergency linked to Kiev's actions. He has maintained that no further pro-Ukrainian initiatives will receive his backing until what he calls a return to normality. The dispute has since taken on an additional diplomatic dimension. According to reporting by Politico, European Union officials are now exploring a quieter, negotiated route to break the impasse. With Ukraine's government reportedly facing severe fiscal strain in the coming months, time is becoming a decisive factor. Legal avenues, including the possible invocation of Article 7 procedures to suspend Hungary's voting rights, are viewed by some diplomats as too lengthy and politically explosive. Instead, discussions reportedly center on offering Budapest assurances regarding the resumption of oil flows through the Druzhba pipeline. Such a move would provide Orban with what diplomatic sources describe as a face-saving outcome, potentially enabling Hungary to lift its veto on the €90 billion assistance package. The broader European leadership is divided on how to interpret the pipeline shutdown. Ukrainian authorities maintain that infrastructure damage prevents immediate restoration. Hungarian officials dismiss that explanation as implausible, arguing that energy supplies are being withheld intentionally. Some pro-Ukraine policymakers in Brussels suggest that an on-site EU inspection could clarify the situation, contingent, however, on Ukrainian approval. Complicating matters further are revived discussions within the EU about utilizing frozen Russian sovereign assets to support Kiev, a controversial option previously set aside in favor of the collective loan framework. At the heart of the confrontation lies a high-stakes intersection of energy security, financial survival, and internal European unity. Hungary's military deployments underscore the seriousness with which Budapest views the perceived threat to its infrastructure. Meanwhile, Brussels must weigh whether compromise or confrontation offers the fastest path to unlocking desperately needed funds for Ukraine. The outcome of these parallel tracks, security mobilization on Hungary's eastern frontier and delicate diplomacy in EU corridors, could shape not only regional stability but also the cohesion of the European project itself. As events continue to unfold, the balance between energy leverage and financial leverage remains precarious. Will assurances over oil transit be enough to restore alignment within the EU? Or will the standoff deepen, intensifying both political and economic pressure across the region? Stay informed as this story develops. If you value in-depth geopolitical analysis presented with clarity and precision, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss a critical update.